Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Got any problem?
Well, Bush Creek had been before you guys before, because they came over to planning and zoning adjustments. They wanted to expand their footprint of that corridor over there. We denied it. Then this must be the redo. That's the agenda there.
Yeah.
Exhibit there for the back.
Yeah, let's just pull up that right there. That'll give you the, you gotta
The
go-
link to it.
okay, then you go this one.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Okay. That's the case number, December 23rd, 151.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, it's streaming, so we're good.
Okay.
It's part of the job.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Tuesday, March 5th, 2024 Clay County Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. A few housekeeping rules. Tonight we will hear one case, and the applicant is Clay County. We will begin with a report from the planning and zoning staff that will summarize each case prior to any discussion that the board members may have. We will then ask the applicant to step up to the podium to ask or answer any questions and present support of their application. We will ask the applicant to begin by stating name and address for the record as these meetings are recorded. We will then ask for any public participation that may support the case being heard, and then anyone that may oppose the case being heard. Again, we will ask participants to begin by stating their name and address, and please remember the topic of discussion needs to remain pertinent to the case being heard. We're going to skip the next section since the only part we have is Clay County tonight. Could we begin tonight with the roll call of attendance? Shane?
Terry Griffin,
Present.
David Rodas,
Present.
Mike Brinkley,
Present.
Chairman Brad Scarlett,
Present.
Jerry Nolte,
Here.
Tom Decker,
Present.
Mark Beggs,
Present.
and Randall Morris.
Present.
Thank you. Could we have a motion to approve the minutes of our February 6th meeting as presented?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Could we have a roll call vote, please, Shane?
Tom Decker,
Approve.
Mark Beggs,
Approve.
Terry Griffin,
Yes.
David Rodas,
Abstain.
Mike Brinkley,
Yes.
Chairman Brad Scarlett,
Yes.
Jerry Nolte,
Yes.
and Randall Morris.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. The first case we will hear tonight is case number December 23-151A. It's a public hearing for approval of revisions to the 2011 Clay County Land Development Code and an ordinance encompassing the zoning and subdivision of land in unincorporated Clay County, and the applicant is Clay County.
Can I attach the report as part of the official record, please?
Yes.
So I'm going to just give you a brief summary because I know we talked about this quite a bit last month, but to go over the different regulations again, we're looking at two different versions of the building code, the IRC and the pool and spa code. So for the 2012 IRC, which the county's currently on, a fence is required. There's additional requirements if the home is part of that fence or barrier, which would be an alarm, a cover, or other approved method. And covers are only allowed for spas and hot tubs. Covers are not allowed for swimming pools in lieu of a fence. So a fence is required by the 2012 IRC. The 2012 Pool and Spa Code allows a fence or cover, again, has those additional requirements. If you're doing a fence and the home is part of the barrier, which you have to do an alarm, a cover, or other approved method, the county has not adopted the 2012 Pool and Spa Code. Then you go to the 2018 code, which most likely is going to be the code the county goes to hopefully later this year. And it refers you to the 2018 Pool and Spa Code, which again allows either the fence or the cover. If you choose to do the fence, there's additional requirements if the home is part of that fence or barrier, which would require an alarm, a cover, or other approved method. And then we have our current code, which is the 11 Land Development Code, which only allows a fence and does not allow a cover in lieu of that fence. And so if a current citizen wanted to do a cover instead of a fence, they would have to apply for a variance. Here's that same chart from last month. The local jurisdictions are about half and half. Some allow the cover, some do not. This is the current code. I'm not going to go over that again. And then, so we either received emails or we talked to all the members between last month's meeting and this month's meeting. And this was the consensus. But I'll be honest, it was a close consensus, which is allowing the fence or the cover. For the swimming pool, it would have to be a powered safety cover. For hot tubs and spas, you could do the fence or a cover. It does not have to be powered for a hot tub or spa. But the consensus, I think, all around pretty much was the alarm was not what the board wanted to see. So we took out the alarm section. So this is what we're proposing. That's not what the board has to go with. You can obviously discuss more. And we can add to or change. And it basically came out to 4 members in favor of allowing the covers, 3 members not in favor, and 1 kind of could be convinced either way. So that's where the numbers kind of fell. So I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Oh, and I will add that we did look for some, I think Commissioner Nolte brought up statistics in Clay County. We reached out to the health department and searched for drowning statistics relevant to Clay County, and we don't believe anybody keeps those. I'll be honest, it was hard to find anything relevant specifically to Clay County. But happy to answer any questions you have.
Does anybody on the board have any questions? Okay. I guess we're ready for a motion on the matter as presented.
I move to approve the LDC text per the administration requirements, section E.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Can we have a roll call vote?
Mike Brinkley,
Yes.
David Rotis,
Yes.
Terry Griffin,
Yes.
Chairman Brad Scarlett,
Yes.
Jerry Nolte,
Yes.
Tom Decker,
Yes.
Mark Beggs,
Yes.
and Randall Morris.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Since there's nobody in the audience, is there anything else?
So you probably noticed the agenda was a little bit different this month. So we decided to add the administrative cases, which are the cases that staff can approve with the new guidelines in the Land Development Code under reports. So part of your packet included those cases. It's not really a discussion item, but just wanted to bring up that there were 2 administrative cases that will be approved by staff. If you have questions on those, feel free to reach out to us at the office. And then please pay attention to your emails from us over the next month. We have 1 application, but I'm not convinced that we're going to have the required documents to have a meeting next month. So we may or may not have a April meeting, which is April 2nd. But we will make sure we reach out to you well before the meeting. And I think those are the comments that we have.
Does the board have anything else? Does legal have anything? We are adjourned.
You're gonna make it.
By golly.
The shortest meeting. Congratulations.
That was fast.
Now, is that 9 minutes? Wow.
I thought Tom was good at his job. I think Brad's got it beat.